Hey, finally. This thing has been spinning the whole time. Let's see, is this still here? Right on. It's been spinning for 4 minutes. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's see. Grand Rising, everybody. Thanks for coming through to Larger Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. On your way in, if you haven't already, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Now, I don't even know if this went live. Let's see. It was spinning. I had to X off and then come back. So now let's see if it's live or not. Can you guys hear me this morning? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, well, maybe some people will come on in. Let's see. So I'm going to get off of that. Yay! So, you guys, thanks for coming. This is the day after Christmas. Is everybody still snuggly in all their Christmas clothes? Or are you guys back to the grind trying to get the presents for next year? Huh. Well, I'm still snuggly because your girl is nursing herself back to health. Oh my gosh. And then the youngest came in last night with a headache. I was like, no, not number 99. But yeah, we're all on the mend over here. We're doing great. I'm feeling very well. Whenever I get up in the morning, I feel excellent. And then as the day progresses, obviously, it's a lot of tired going on. Yes, snuggly. Good. I got my slippers on and I got my nice soft fleecy stuff on. Yes, I do. Well, today, you guys, I decided to go live. There wasn't nothing happening in the YouTube streets, and I have some time today before I get my stuff started. And I went live the other day on Christmas Eve, and they blocked that shit in like 86 territories. So I decided to come back on and talk about it some more. And this time go live through YouTube because I don't know. Yeah, I told you guys about how when you do start your YouTube channel, when you go live through YouTube, you get more view hours than if you go live through StreamYard. Even though StreamYard, you can have a panel. Yeah, but we could still have a panel via the chat here. And it puts you in the algorithm if you use YouTube stuff. So, you guys, we're coming today to do a Bravo edition House of Villains. Yes, yes, yes. That's what this is supposed to be. So I don't know which way it's facing you. On your guys' right side, do you see New York, Wes, Spectacular, and Seraphy? Well, there are on the actual House of Villains cast, second season on Peacock. Great show. Love the show. And then on the other side, we have Bravo ladies, housewives and Married to Medicine participants. And so I wanted to do a House of Villains Bravo edition. And this time, hopefully, I won't do anything that gets the thing not seen in 86 territories. I'm sipping my soursop peach mint tea this morning. Continue to get rid of these free radicals up in my body. Okay. So House of Villains is really good, you guys. And the premise is that you get reality show stars who are known for being villainous on all in one house, and they have to fight competitions and they have to compete and things like that. But they also have to do a strategy of pretending to be each other's friends until they can get all their knives sharp enough to get them out of the way because they're on the race to $200,000. And I'm not sure what's up with the shows these years. I mean, everything else went up. Why couldn't it have been a smooth $250,000? Why is it 200,000? I feel like they should have made it 250,000, you know? And these are semi famous people, like New York. She was a reality star. I love New York. Tiffany Pollard. And then the little redhead ginger guy, his name is Wes, and I guess he's some gamer dude. And then the guy with the smile in the middle that's Mr. Spectacular, and he was a wrestler. And then the guy with the flower shirt on. Did you know that Seraphie and Nicki Minaj used to date? And that's how we even found out what a Seraphie is because he used to date Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I found that out recently. I found that out. So that's Seraphie. He's a hip hop star, Love and Marriage Hip Hop. He's the ex of Erica Mena. She belongs on a villain show, going around calling black girls monkeys and gorillas or whatever she did. Yeah. But so this season, these are pretty much the final four. Larsa's in it too, but I don't like Larsa Pippen, so I wasn't gonna waste my removed background to put squeeze Larsa's butt up here. Because I don't even know how she made it so long anyway, except for that she has I don't know how she made it so long. They let her come to the show late, and then they just let her exist. I would have got Larsa up off of that thing. She's high key competitive. They didn't notice. Seraphim, a seraphim, like an angel. Is that what that means? Oh, is that what? No, it's Seraphie. Like I went on a safari. Seraphie. I think it's Seraphie. He spells it Sarefee. Is that how he spells it? I think he spells it like that. But a seraphim, like an angel, interesting. Well, maybe Nicki Minaj got rid of him because he didn't have any cases pending with, minor children or something, allegedly. You know, I have no idea. Look, that's a whole other live for House of Villains. When you're an entire star and you can have literally any man in the world and you go and pick not only somebody who has a case who's served major time in prison, but it was for R of a minor female child, and you decide that's who you want. I would have stuck with Seraphie if I was her personally, because that is not his past. He doesn't have nothing like that in his past that we know of. But yeah, this dude that she's married to now, yeah, a lot of stuff allegedly. I don't have an allegedly better, but you guys have heard the reports. I mean, the thing that happened to the minor child, that girl was still suing him now. So, but also, and it's not even alleged. Like he literally went to jail for that with a minor. It was like lewd and lascivious acts allegedly or something like that. Yeah. And now he wants her to STFU because she's a survivor. Yeah, yeah. I don't really listen to Nicki Minaj music, though. I don't agree with that type of frequency a lot, so I just leave it over there. But anyway, so yeah, that's Seraphie, and he dodged a bullet, huh? He dodged a bullet. Um, and then over on the other side, we have, of course, Neck and Ankles taking front and center for the House of Villains Bravo edition, aka Giselle. I used to have a Peter Pumpkin Eater Cheater, Giselle Bryant. And then we have Dr. Cone Tessa Metcalf right there. And we have her up here for obvious reasons. And then we have down in the lower corner, like Mia high key looks like is this Mia? When was this Mia Thornton? I'm not sure. But since this picture, she's gotten way more boobs and way more work done. But that is Mia Thornton down there, you guys. And then up top with the glasses, that is Sweet Tea from Married to Medicine. So you guys can see I'm a little biased on my House of Villains Bravo edition lineup. but I have the real villains looking at these villains like, what you guys doing here? Do you guys didn't come to compete? Did you? You guys get really good? What? Now, on Bravo, these ladies, Dr. Heavenly always tells us how everybody has a part to play, right? And she'll be here on the 15th of, she will be here on the 15th of of January. Let me put that up real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Dr. Heavenly. Where are my downloads? Because Dr. Heavenly's coming over to play on the 15th. So be sure you guys have your calendars. Yes. Be sure you guys have your calendars marked for the 15th of January. That's going to be a Wednesday. She'll be here at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. California time, and she'll be taking questions. So you guys be sure and leave the questions in the various chats or the posts about this interview. And I will pick some of those questions and we'll be able to go ahead and answer the questions. She'll pretty much talk about anything. She does want to stay off of sweet tea a little bit just because the girl will be crying mental health issues. She pokes, so sweet and sour will come for Dr. Heavenly. Then when Dr. Heavenly answers her, she starts crying mental health and literally crying real tears. But then she gets on her YouTube channel and talks like I did a Heavenly counter on her YouTube channel. She's done 5 lives so far, and every live is about 30 minutes, and she spends literally 23 minutes talking about Dr. Heavenly in every freaking video. Like, I'm like obsessed much. And so is she a little scary? So you're talking about how she called for security? Because they're there to talk. They're not there to get run up on. And she says that she's not going to stand there and get her butt beat by anybody. Dr. Contessa and her roid rage is, it's not a great look. I thought she had kids she's teaching to keep their hands to themselves. And she had just got off the thing. We're going to get into it. She had just got off the thing with her daughter talking about, when you let people be mad, when you're mad at people, they have power over you. And then she's been mad at Dr. Heavenly for 3 years. So kudos to Dr. Heavenly having the power. But yeah, so she's scary because she doesn't want to get in a physical altercation and she has stuff to lose. So yeah, you can say she's scary like that. But I call her smart. I think Contessa was going too far. And she would have found out exactly how much she had to lose if she would have got to Dr. Heavenly. Like, look, this is all adults. You went to college. You should know how to debate, banter, and dialogue. If somebody says something that you don't like, then say something else back to them that can verbally joust them. Only people who are weak resort to physical violence. It takes mental prowess and a sharp mind to tangle with some people. And Dr. Heavenly is one of them. Dr. Contessa was not saying nothing. Those were all lies. I showed you the video. I'll show you the Patreon again today. We can go over that. They didn't demonetize the video for that. They demonetized it because I was talking over Bravo. But anyway, so yeah, you guys mark your calendars for when Dr. Heavenly comes and plays. Stop sharing this. And now I'm going to put the other thing back up. Where'd it go? House of Villains. Share. So on our House of Villains today, we're doing a House of Villains Bravo edition for the Married to Medicine show that aired this week, along with the Real Housewives of Potomac show that aired this week. Now, we haven't gotten anything else from Bravo this week. I think I got a Below Deck on Monday. And ooh, that girl Danny is she talk about a hot box. Danny is a freaking hot box cougar. She will share that. She will drop it low and spread it wide for anybody that smiles back at her. That girl Danny, I hope she's using protection in the primary suite with everybody she takes in there. She is like a horn dog for real, for real. But that's a good healthy sexual appetite. But also, when you like literally tried to bone everybody on the boat, if it was a guy trying to bone everybody, I should have put Danny's picture up here for House of Villains. Yeah. So let's see. So, okay. On Sunday, we saw an episode on Married to Medicine where the ladies were at a dinner and I kept looking at the scene. I looked at it like several times. The scene where Contessa and Sweet Tea is like a little she's like a chihuahua that waits for the pit bull to start attacking the ankles, and then here she comes and she'll try to get some little nips in. Did you notice the way they were circling heavily? Did you notice that? Like, I kind of high key noticed it. So Dr. Heavenly gets up, disengages by walking away. Dr. Contessa gets up, re-engages by chasing Heavenly around the room and threatening her with felonious assault threats, and talking about square up, ho. Now she has shirts made. So I don't want nobody feeling sorry for Contessa when she gets whatever she's gonna get. Because when Dr. Heavenly comes out with some of your mama's shirts, is she gonna be wrong? Is she gonna be wrong? Is she? Because Contessa already has some square up ho shirts. Yes, because that's the brand this doctor wants. The doctor, Contessa, wants the brand of being known for being a boxy, scrappy kind of girl. And she wants people to buy the brand square up ho. Really, you come back 3 years later to a show that you left because you were having issues with your husband that were obvious for all to see, that he displayed for us to see. And you were gone for 3 years. 3 years. And you come back to our screens 3 years later, Contessa, and instead of prove everybody wrong and show what a great decision you made staying with your verbally abusive husband. He was, yeah, it looked like verbal. It looked like you were scared, boo. It looked like he chases you around the house talking about square up, ho, square up, ho. The way that you reacted to him rushing the reunion stage that year. Is that what you say to Scott? You tell Scott to square up, ho, too, and then you guys have makeup sex? I don't know. But I don't know any doctors that I would go to that like to scrap in their meantime on TV when they started the shit and then try to spin it that you're a victim. No, bitch, you're a villain. You're a villain, Contessa. And your little friend Sweet Tea, too, is a villain, Contessa. Because if you weren't villains, you would have taken an opportunity within the 3 years of your hiatus from our screens to, if there was really an issue with you in Heavenly, not only would you have not gone to her birthday party, which there's footage where there was no problems, but now you come back and you've chased her a number of times already. So there were problems. So why'd you come back? Why'd you come back? If you're going to just pick up with the same problems from 3 years ago. Nobody has time for that. We're all trying to move on. We're about to be in Project 2025. And you want us to try to use some of our attention to be split on Project 2022 with you? No, bitch. It's 2025. We're moving forward. You're going to have to cut the dead horses loose, come up with a brand new storyline and a new bag of tricks because it's already tiring. It's already tiring. She's the worst person I know. She's the most toxic. Really, bitch? Really, bitch? Really? The worst person you know? Wasn't your dad like fully addicted to crack or something and wasn't there for you during your life? But Heavenly, who tried to help your family, is the worst person you know. So growing up without a father didn't affect you as much as Dr. Heavenly in your adult life. I didn't mean to take it there, but it's obvious that she's exaggerating to attempt to make herself a victim when she is in fact the villain. In fact, Dr. Contessa is the villain. She is the type of villain that comes back with a dead horse from 3 years ago villainy at that. And I don't know no, I do know. I know why Dr. Contessa and Sweet and Sour are best friends now, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And they are trying to make it so hard for Dr. Heavenly to exist on this show. But you guys are going to need to come up with something way better than pretending to be a villain victim. Because we have eyes, we can see. And the eighth housewife, while she might be protecting you, let Dr. Heavenly tell it, while the eighth housewife might be protecting you, we still have eyes, we still have ears, and we can assess a situation. We've been watching reality TV for longer than you both been on reality TV, and we peep bullshit. Okay? So when Dr. Heavenly said you didn't have nothing in common with the little girl and you said that you was only filming with her because they made you, I believe Dr. Heavenly and Quad. I believe them. Yep, I do. I believe them. And you can't make me not believe them. How old is Sweaty? She's like 30 something. She's in her 30s. She is definitely in her 30s. Sweet Tea, not Sweaty. No, we can call her Sweaty now. No, Sweet Tea. Yeah, she's in her 30s. I was going to put Dr. G up here too, because he likes being in women's business so much. But I left it with just the women because we don't like the men in women's business. But I feel like Contessa, Sweet and Sour, and Phaedra and Dr. G think that they're enough to tarnish Dr. Heavenly. So they're just going to keep bringing her up over and 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 over. And it's really called get a fucking storyline. Get your own storyline, and you won't have to talk about Dr. Heavenly the whole time. Plus, I mean, if you guys don't like her, then why do you keep invoking her name? I swear, you guys, go watch Sweet and Sour's YouTube channel. She has 5 videos up so far. I swear, somebody will check me in the chat if I am embellishing, but I swear she spends 20 of the 30 minutes talking about Dr. Heavenly. It's giving complete obsession. Dr. Heavenly won't even hardly say this lady's name anymore. She's like relegated to the new wife and the little girl because she keeps crying about her mental health every time Dr. Heavenly does what needs to be done with her, which is answer her back. So she sits and talks a gang of shit. Her and Dr. Contessa were talking a gang of shit all that whole dinner. And they didn't show that. And then all they show is Dr. Heavenly responding to the constant barrage of attacks all night. And then she responds, and now you guys think that Dr. Heavenly's Yo Mama is the problem. No, bitch. No, bitch. You only get a Yo Mama after you do something to warrant a response of your mama. And Contessa had said the full government name of her daughter, Alora, brought up Alora in the middle of an argument, Contessa, really? And this is on brand for Contessa. Remember, she left us screaming about her children and her at the intervention. Remember, it all of a sudden became about her kids, and that's when Dr. Heavenly backed off Contessa that time. She's like, oh, that bitch is crazy. She was trying to wake up her babies and bring her kids into it, and I don't play with the kids. So, yeah. Okay, so we did have a goal up here. Let's see. We're going to redo the goal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay. So, start another goal. I'll be happy. Okay, there we go. So we do have a super chat goal, you guys. So go ahead and help make me happy. Okay, because that's the goal, is to make me happy. I just said I would do a Q&A. I said I would sing for you guys. I'd be saying I'll do a lot of different stuff for you guys, but you're not biting. So how about just make me happy? Check the super chat. Go ahead, send it in. We got you. Let's see. Never awake in sleeping baby. Is she? Yes. That is hilarious. But okay. So Contessa talking about the kids, and anybody who comes and says that Dr. Heavenly was more evil for saying your mama as a response to you saying my kids don't love me, my daughter, I bought my daughter, I this, I that, I Laura this, a Laura that. Bitch, you keep my daughter's name out of your mouth. How about that? How about that? I mean, if adults are arguing, then why are you talking about my minor children? Then why are you invoking my minor children? Well, they're not minor, she's in college, but still. So you must want your mama. You talk about my daughter and then call me stupid, and I'm gonna be like, your mama's dumb, bitch, because you were dumb for just bringing up my daughter. And you must have got it from your mama because apples and trees, ho. Yeah. How about that? How about that? So after you say whatever you say about my kids, about my sleeping situation with my husband, lie, just lie, just lie. I don't know what's up with Contessa. There's enough reality. Just don't be a fucking liar. Don't be a liar. All that stuff that she's been waiting to try to say on camera so that she can harm Dr. Heavenly's family because she harmed her own family because Contessa decided her family is up for sale. That's what that was. Her and Scott decided during their first couple of years on the show that they were going to put their family, their marriage up for sale because they did not protect their union. They didn't stand 10 toes down the way Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon do. Actually, the people that are so mad at Dr. Heavenly should just be taking notes. Don't be mad. Take notes, bitch. Take notes. You know why? Because had you been taking notes and treating your marriage the way Dr. Heavenly treats hers, then you wouldn't have already almost been divorced. And Sweet and Sour wouldn't have her freaking fallopian tubes on a time clock right now. Because Dr. Heavenly's man would have never, okay? Yes, exactly, Mamir. You talk about my kids. The very least I'll do is drag your mama. The very least. The very least. And you know that there's all these ladies will double down on a non-apology apology, right? So Simone was started the whole episode refusing to say sorry to Quad, and I feel like Quad's doing an apology. I mean, based off of the mere fact that these hoes have Dr. Heavenly running around repeatedly to apologize for nothing on a regular basis, and then they get to refuse to apologize for something on a regular basis is just too much duplicity for me. If Dr. Heavenly has to apologize 111 times, then everybody on there needs to apologize 111 times for whatever the thing, because how is Dr. Heavenly always the only one having to apologize? This is fucking ridiculous. Dr. Contessa needs to apologize for bringing up the kids. She does. She needs to bring up an apology. She does. And Dr. Heavenly, I hope you never apologize for telling her mama was dumb. Never. Unless she wholeheartedly, the way you want it, apologizes for invoking Alora's name in the middle of that dumbass argument to try to prove a point about her abusive husband. She started the whole thing. Dr. Heavenly got up, and then Dr. Contessa says, "You think my husband's abusive?" And she said, "Yes. Don't ask questions you want the answers to. Don't. How about that? Everybody who's been to college knows not to ask a question if you don't want the answer. So you come back with your dead horse from 3 years ago about your marital woes with Scott, who came off high key abusive. Because I don't know why he was charging the stage like that. It did not look like he was about to give you a hug. And you did not look like it was about to be a hug. You look scared. But now Dr. Heavenly is the problem because you look scared and you was talking to gang and trash about your husband instead of taking notes from Dr. Heavenly and never doing anything but speaking life into your man and your marriage. You will never hear Dr. Heavenly besmirch the good name of Dr. Damon Kimes. Never will she bring all this shit to the TV and sit here and talk trash about Dr. Damon. It's just not ever going to happen because she respects her union to her man too much. Whereas some people, like Dr. Contessa, thought that it would be great to show their marital problems. Dr. Simone thought that it would be great to highlight how Tammy coming over for a Christmas vacation affected her life. They decided that was on the table. And once you put it on film, it's on the table forever. So then you can't get mad when people like me and Dr. Heavenly have opinions. When people ask him, "Oh shit, did you see the reunion, Larja? Did you see what Dr. Scott did to Dr. Contessa? Oh my gosh, do you think he's abusive?" I would have said yes too. Because I saw it on TV. So when she asked the question, go ahead and smash that like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell so you can get notified when we upload videos over here on LRGA Curves. We're going to be having a vision board party here on the 31st. And we're going to do it digital so we can use it for screensavers and computer savers again. I do like an old fashioned. I have all my vision boards all over my house. I have them. I just like making them. And some things come slow, some things come fast, you know. But I like the new digital boards too, because then, you know, you can just have it and cross things off if you need them, or, you know, change it as it morphs. Yeah. Ooh, heat flash. So let's see. Gail France, season greetings, beautiful. Thanks for coming through. Now, I know a lot of people in the chat might be sweet tea sympathizers, they might think Contessa's roid rage is well used. They might, but I don't. Yeah, I feel like sweet and sour be barking, and then she cries, which she literally cried. I'm going to share this video. Let me get my Patreon up, because Dr. Heavenly did share on Patreon Monday after she went live with the regular schmegler people. She goes live with her Patreons and tells even more tea. And I shared that video, like I said, but I was sharing a lot that video, and NBC Universal got me. So we can listen again to what Dr. Heavenly says really happened. And that's one thing. Dr. Heavenly isn't a liar. She's not a liar. These other ladies be lying. Lies. Lies. The stuff Contessa was saying, lies. Sweet Tea said Dr. Heavenly told her that she believed Mariah, lies. When has, oh my gosh, lies. It's just lies on lies. But that's what new people do, I guess. They just lie to try to get a friend, and then, yeah. So let's go look at this video real quick. Let me pull this up. Patreon. Go ahead and smash that like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring my bell, so you can get notified when I upload videos. Okay, so here's Patreon. Here we go. I promise I'm gonna overproduce, okay? Y'all want it? Ask your questions. I'm finna give it to y'all. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't. The whole thing is, somebody say I ain't at peace. I'm at peace, like a brother talking. You know why? Because my man loves me. My children, I got great friends. I don't have too many of them now. I don't. Got a wonderful career. What y'all want from me? Okay? I'm doing pretty good. I love myself and I love my life. And y'all mad because I don't know. I don't know what y'all want from me. Everybody marriage ain't fucked up. It might seem like that on reality TV, but marriage ain't nobody. Everybody marriage ain't fucked up. If it was true, I would tell y'all I'm a relationship coach. Never get married. There are some beautiful marriages out there, and I promise to God on my mama life, I'm in one of them. I promise to God in mama life. So I'm gonna go here and I'm explaining y'all everything that happened, how it happened, because I like to overproduce with anything I'm doing in business. Okay, at the Heavenly University, that's the first rule of thumb. I said I wasn't going to talk about sweet tea, but my whole thing is I got to. First of all, the bitch tried to down my businesses. Dr. Heavenly University, let me explain something to you about Dr. Heavenly University. Dr. Heavenly University actually teaches business, money, and relationship tips or whatever, but mainly business, okay? This is my problem with these hoes, right? They take my advice, run with it, and then be mad at me. I told Sweet Tea in Dr. Heavenly University, anybody here been in Dr. Heavenly University in one of our classes? I told Dr. Heavenly to get you a YouTube channel, start talking about things, build your audience so you can sell your product. Has she done that? Ask me, has she done that? I told her, listen, if you want to sell tea, Lipton tea, that was her idea. I want to sell tea. I said, listen. She said medicinal tea. She said, but I don't know if I should do it. I'm not a doctor. I said, your man is a doctor. So you can use him and use your medical ailments and say, hey, you know what? I have this tea here and it's for, you know what I'm saying? When you have problems with your menstruation or whatever, it helps soothe you. She said, well, I don't know what to put in it. I say, bitch, put some turmeric in it. Put some ginger in it and tell what those properties are. Put some turmeric, say, hey, you know what? It's for anti-inflammation. Whatever turmeric do, put it in there. Make the tea taste good because that's all that really matters.
And she said, well, I want to do several teeth. I said, bitch, this is what you do. Come out with one tee, and then every other month or so often, then have a new updated brand. This is how you do it. I gave her how to store her Shopify store. I gave her the person to set up her website. All this shit I did for her through Dr. Hip.
Oh my gosh, that's a great question, Mamir. Actually, yeah. All of your subscriptions that you use for content creation, StreamYard, if you paid for the Pro, the Canva, you use your phone to create content, you can write off your phone. You use your internet, you can write off your internet, the room in your house that you use for content creation, you can write off that. Anything that has to do with your business, you would be able to write off. Yeah, her freaking 3-story closet is bigger than my kitchen too. But yeah, definitely. That's a great question. Yes. Yes, yes. So in this Patreon exclusive that I'm sharing with you guys over here, yeah, go ahead and smash the like button so we can keep looking at this. You guys aren't participating today. Like the button. Do you guys pay for her Patreon too? Well, this is exclusive. I'd appreciate some more likes. Sure would. And then we can watch some more of this because Dr. Heavenly is going to tell us all the behind scenes and she's going to talk about why she ran. Yep. Yep. Let's get those likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can wait. I can wait till we get at least 7 likes in here. There's 12 people. I want 12 likes. 12 people, 12 likes. Double tap the screen to like it on this if you guys are, I think it's double tapping or something because we're YouTube live. Yes, please and thank you. Please and thank you. So, Mamir, that is an excellent question. Yeah, all of this stuff that we do for content creation is part of the, if you're making the money, then you can write off. Yep, for sure. So let's say you use one room for your content creation and you use another room for a home office, then you get to write off 2 different square footages in your apartment or your house. You get to, add them together. Yeah. I don't know if the likes are frozen or what, but I only see 4 likes. Mamira, do you only see 4 likes too? I only see 4 likes. I've been on for 43 minutes. And I checked YouTube. There's nothing else on. And you guys are not even liking this video. We can wait. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. I don't know if I need to refresh or what, because I am not seeing any more. Let's see. Go ahead and smash that like button, smash the subscribe button on your way in so we can get started with this exclusive content from Dr. Heavenly's Patreon. But I haven't seen anybody else share it. I shared it the other day, but like I said, now we can't see that video. So I was coming back to share it with you again. Yes, we're back. Back again. Let's see. Yeah, we're not starting the video back till we get some more likes. It's okay. Stop sharing that. And we'll just talk about it some more. There we go. You guys should be playing nicer today. Ask, believe, receive. I asked for likes. I should be receiving some likes by now. But it's okay. You guys do you. You're not stopping nothing, but I'm not going to share that video with the people until I get more likes. No, we're not sharing the Dr. Heavenly video. I'll do it in the members only. That's what I'll do. I will gladly share that in the members only. Yeah, 14 in the room, 4 likes. There are some looky-loos that they must be heavenly haters or something, and so they're going to show me by not liking the video. But it's okay. They're not going to get that exclusive content either. Nope, they're not going to get it. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. Go ahead. There's other things. You guys can go like other videos on YouTube too. It's okay. It's okay. You're not going to play nice here. Right? So, yes. So Contessa dragging the dead horses around. Contessa's the villain, you guys. What Dr. Heavenly said about your mama, that's not villain compared to bringing up your daughter. Duh. Everybody knows. Daughters outweigh moms. Duh. Well, I mean, what would you do for your kid? Right? The least you'll say to somebody who invokes your daughter out of the blue in a way and tries to do it to harm you, to hurt, harm, and hinder you. And she's like, Alora, really? Alora is so sweet and everything. Really? So you have to go to Alora? Really? Contessa, that's why you're on the villains. Because you started it. You asked the question, is your husband abusive? Yes. The answer is still the same. You bringing up questions from 3 years ago? The answer is still the same as 3 years ago. Yes, that fool came off high-key aggressive. Yes. So then, why did you try to chase down Dr. Heavenly? Because you asked the question. And if you're asking the questions, then the thing that's about to happen. Oh, hey, Mademoiselle. Thanks for coming through. I'm positive that 5th like was from you. I love you. Thanks for being here. I was getting ready to share some video exclusive Patreon from Dr. Heavenly that explains the behind the scenes reason that she was calling security, and how Sweet and Sour starts all the shit and then breaks down crying. Okay. Yes, I hope your holiday was excellent. Did you get everything you wanted? I didn't really want anything in particular, did I? No, I just wanted to feel better, honestly, you guys. That's all I wanted. So, and then Sweet and Sour, do you guys think, can I get a 1 in the chat if you want to hear more from Sweet Tea? Like, do you want to know what it's like at her? Like, we don't even know what government job she has. She totally has like some kind of government clearance job. But we don't know about that because all she does is talk about Heavenly. She's supposed to be trying to make a baby in Quad's old house, but we don't know about that because all they ever do is talk about Heavenly when he's not giving her fallopian tubes time limits on when they can bear his children. I want her to come and tell us about her. I want to give her a chance to, get liked and get the people interested in her. But how are we ever supposed to be interested in Sweet Tea if all she does is talk about Heavenly? That's just a question I'm willing to ask. Hey, Dakota, thanks for coming through. Yes. Yes. So you want to hear more from Sweet Tea? I do too. Do you think that'll get accomplished with her continuous string of conversations around Dr. Heavenly? I don't think so. All it does is make her look obsessed over Dr. Heavenly and like she literally has nothing going on except for Dr. Heavenly. Literally. There's not one other thing for you to talk about. So wasn't she supposedly helping at the man's office now when she's not working full time? I mean, there's so many things we could be seeing, but all we see is her and the Alliance plot on Dr. Heavenly. Yeah. And they're getting their notes from the wrong person because Fakedra, she didn't have nothing going on last season on Married to Medicine. She got through on looks and ohs. And so that's who you guys are siding with, the person who like literally, she said like all of maybe 10 words in this last episode. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mademoiselle. The reason I came back and was doing this right now is because my Christmas Eve video is under dispute right now because even though I was showing images from NBC Universal, I was talking over them. I did not let them just play without talking over them. And you're supposed to be able to do it for commentary. And I did stop it a lot of times on the 10 seconds exactly. But at no time was they just playing in the back for it to be struck like that. So I'm disputing it. And I was like, obviously, I'm commenting on this. Like, get your shit together. And then if they go ahead and still want it blocked, then I'll just trim those little segments out. Because, yeah, it was a good video. And that's why I was bringing it back today this way, because we were talking about the people being villains. Giselle and Mia are villains, obviously. We were also talking about Wendy Osefo, because I felt like it was proper for Wendy to call Giselle on the carpet about, you went to HR because you decided I had a look on my face. And that was my big problem last season on Real Housewives of Potomac, that these bitches use this platform to help the world feel like it's okay to check Black women for emoting. So on Real Housewives of Potomac last year, they did a disservice by showing Giselle, Robin, and whoever else ganged up on Wendy and Candace last year when they said that they had a look on their face. They were policing the dark-skinned women's looks, policing their looks instead of just letting her get away with a Phaedra look, because all Phaedra gives is looks. She hardly says anything. She just does all these weird smirks and sneers, right? But when Wendy and Candace last year, and I went back and looked 5 times for a sneer. Those bitches did not sneer. Giselle was just high key on one. Obviously, she has something to hide if she thinks everybody's staring at her daughters. Maybe she had already told Mia that her daughters were hoes last year. And that's why she was like, oh, Wendy knows that my daughters were being hoes. And that's why she had that look on her face when I brought them up. Or, you know what I mean? It's like there's not even any context for it, really. But for Mia to call the girls whores, and then Mia and Giselle talk production into leaving that out so that by the time Wendy says, you had a problem with me for looking, it makes Wendy look crazy and like makes Wendy look like she's just pulling the race card out of her pocket for no reason, when in fact, there was an entire segment where the grown whore, Mia, was calling minor children whores and alleging that they were sleeping men and sneaking the guys in and that they were being just like her and all kind of stuff. So for everybody who was saying that Wendy was only doing that stuff, that's not true. That is not true. She was not being weird. She had a valid point. And the point is that you need to keep that same energy. Look, if the problem last year was that you interpreted a look on a Black woman's face as aggressive and mean because you're a colorist, Giselle. Giselle is still a colorist. The redemption arc is not redeeming. She's still high key a colorist, because if the light skinned woman called your daughters whores multiple times and you have zero problem with it, but the Black girl, you still are telling her off because I wasn't getting along with your dark ass last year anyway. So that's why I can police your looks. Please. That's why she's on the villains. Because who are you as a Black person to sit up here and police the emotions of another Black woman? And then turn it into your storyline so that you can garner fake sympathy because everybody sees you as the colorist you are, Giselle. Yes. Survive what's coming. Yeah, we need to wait. Read this book if you can. Survival of the Richest, Escape Fantasies of Tech Billionaires by Douglas Runckoff. Okay, yeah, we need to check that out. Escape fantasies. Are they just digging themselves in or what? Food is walking around everywhere. Yeah, lean times are coming. I'm checking out these chats. Oh, look, another like. Thank you guys. As soon as we get the likes up right, I'll go back and start sharing this video. Contessa was being so aggressive and she should be ashamed of her behavior, right? Ready to fight another doctor because she said your mama. And she said your mama after she's talked about Alora. And she was already chasing Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly answered the question she asked about, you think my husband is aggressive or abusive or whatever she said. And she said, yeah. And that's when the chase first started. That's when she knocked down she knocked down Dr. Jackie, you guys. Why are they getting to knock over Dr. Jackie, but Dr. Heavenly is the problem? She knocked Dr. Jackie to the ground and didn't even check on her. Are they going to want an I'm sorry for that? I feel like she's doing an I'm sorry. Yeah, we already discussed Mademoiselle. We were like, okay, the Yo Mama was in response to X, Y, and Z. Therefore, your mama being in response to something, whatever was the initiating remark to garner the response, is obviously the problem. Yeah. Right. Like violence is the solution. That's because they all think everything's going to get settled like it did for Monique and Candace, where it's going to be mutual annihilation or whatever, which that wasn't the case. Candace got mollywopped, and the only reason they decided to mutual it was because there was both dark-skinned girls, in my opinion. That's the only reason, and because the light-skinned girl went and was like, oh, the da-da-da-da-da, she had pulled a knife on me, again, with the dead horses, bitch. For Ashley's forehead to get to bring up that in the privacy of her home, after refusing to leave, she had a butter knife tossed at her on a table. How about the fact that you were trespassing at that point? How about that? But no, it's only the responses from these dark-skinned women that's been the issues. over and over and over again on Potomac. Contessa was trying to provoke Heavenly. And if we get these likes up, I'll be able to prove it to you because Dr. Heavenly said that part of why she even left the area was because Dr. Contessa had been sitting there, her and Sweet and Sour, through the photo shoot, through the dinner, have been saying little jibes the whole time. They have been poking, and Dr. Heavenly was ignoring it. They had been saying all kind of shit. Dr. Heavenly had been ignoring it. And she said once she got that brown in it, she didn't ignore it anymore. Once she got her brown, she didn't ignore it anymore. Okay? I don't think Monique did anything. If you do not pull me down to the dirt, then you didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking about when Monique assaulted Candace. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. I'm not sure. Pulling down in the dirt. And then she ran around the dirt of the barn house to try to further assault Candace. Yeah, she did. Because that's roid rage. Her and Contessa got the roid rage, you guys. This team, keep your hands to yourself. Especially, I don't understand. You are like rearing children, Black children at that, and you just teaching your children to like run off, popping off, getting their hands in the mix and stuff. Really? You guys got that much of a legal defense team, or you not living in the same America, where that's going to be something acceptable for your Black kids to run around doing, is just hitting anybody who they don't agree with, chasing them down, tearing them to square up hoe, and then having t-shirts made. That's an excellent representation for a mom to give to her kids. I think that's, oh my gosh, why aren't all the children in the world doing so great with that kind of example? I'm positive that that'll really help, all the problems in the world if we all just teach our children to run up on professional people and chase them around dinner parties and throw out lies and innuendos and defame their family members, all because you're mad about what your husband did. Do you think they got out of hand because they want to make a good show, just carried away? They don't seem like women who get physical. That's what I don't know. Then that's what Dr. Heavenly's point was, is that she's like, she got shit to lose. And she thinks that Contessa has shit to lose too, but Contessa wanted some. So I don't know. That's what, see, Dr. Heavenly is like, we on a show, we're paid to talk, we're paid to Joan, we're paid, you know what I'm saying? We're not paid to fight. This is not that format. This is not Zeus. These are professional doctor women. But maybe that's exactly what Bravo wants, is to take a show about Black excellence like this and reduce it to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Reduce it to Love and Hip Hop. Reduce it to Zeus, because they have Black excellence. And my theory is that Bravo loves a good harmful stereotype for Black women specifically. So what do? You take professional Black women and you edit one to only say your mama, your mama, your mama, your mama, and make it look like it was for no reason, when in fact there was a lot of reason. And then you have the other one look like she's roid raging, pushing down the oldest one on the thing, not giving a care. I mean, think about the aesthetics of this, you guys. They love a harmful stereotype. I've been watching them since 2007. I know for a fact, this is my opinion, based off of what I've seen produced, Bravo, NBC Universal enjoys a harmful stereotype for melanated people. They love it. They will do anything to protect an outright racist. They will do anything to protect racist leaning people. They will do anything to protect men who abuse 3 different women on freaking Vanderpump Rules. Okay? They protected Lala Kent when she held a knife to the throat of Faith Stowers, the only Black girl who ever got airtime or paid on Vanderpump Rules. Yeah, the fans are ghetto too. The fans are ghetto too. I mean, this is literally a reality show. It's not meet me in the parking lot to square up, ho. Like, that's not, at no time did the people who signed up for reality TV ever in a million years imagine that talking would turn to fighting. I'm positive that that's not in their contract. And if your work environment is fostering an environment where certain people feel like it's okay to run up on other professional Black women and then have nothing happen to them at work except for the victim get constantly questioned and then told, well, you did ask for it. That's what they told Candace, remember? It's Bravo. It's production. I wonder if Bravo ever did happen to get a show about white doctors, would they spin these little harmful stereotypes for them? Or would they want it to be all nice and shiny? Like how for Dr. Dubrow, he's on Bravo. We don't hear about him having to go scrap with nobody. No square up hose over with Dr. Dubrow. They let him stay excellent. They let his excellence speak for itself. They don't let the Dubrows get caught up in nothing that might besmirch the image of the Dubrows. Yet, every single chance Bravo gets, well, and these Black people are giving it to him too, they allow and perpetuate the harmful stereotypes around Black culture and Black living. Those drunks over on Southern Charm get better edits than these Black excellent doctors. Think about it. I'm just saying what I know. That's what I think. Yes. We never see it with their white shows. Never. Never. They get all kind of cover-ups and redos and redemption arcs all over the place over there. And then when you're white adjacent like Giselle too, you get a nice little redemption arc. You don't have to address anything about you being colorist. They fire your sidekick, and now the problem was obviously Robin. Monique was violent because she couldn't shut Candace up, nor could she articulate as well as Candace. Bottom line. Bottom line. And that's the problem with Dr. Heavenly too. People want to fight her because she's so quick and witty. So quick and witty. Oh, look, we're up to 6 likes. This is so great. I really want to share the video with you. Yep. So, let's see. If everybody in here just likes this video, we'll get the video started. Let's see. Wait, was it this one? What's this one? Oh, yay, 7 likes. Thank you, whoever that was. Because now I will share to 7. I would share. So thank you. It's a free way to like the channel. Yeah, unfortunately, something finally got me, you guys. I went to that conference in Monterey, California, and I took the train down, and it stopped in Davis, California, where the college is, and it was freaking standing train only, and those college kids wouldn't shut the fuck up, and nobody had a mask on. And then by the time I decided to put my mask on, it was already chock full of germs. And then that's when my voice was gone by the time I got back, and then it turned into a headache, and then everybody in the house got the headache. And now since I was first one down, I'm first one up. And the littlest one, my 11-year-old, he just busted in the room last night. Mom, I have a headache. So, yeah, so he should be the last one though, because everybody already had the headache now. Yeah, I know, I know. Damn, all I was trying to do was live my fucking life. Fucking germs. Fucking germs, man. But I'm still here. I'm still here. So, yeah. So, okay, in this exclusive Patreon Dr. Heavenly share, we're gonna skip around and stuff. She usually releases them on her own YouTube channel too, but she says we can share all the time. So um she's gonna talk about sweet and sour and her mental health and how she be crying, you guys. She talks a gang of shit and then she cries and then she lies. Okay. And then how Contessa talked a gang of shit and then she chases and then she cries victim too. Antonio Anthony, what's good? Thanks for coming through.
University. I told her to put her husband in life insurance. Was that bad? Everybody say I was shady. No, the man is almost 60 years old. When she talk about the elderly, her man is elderly. If that's elderly, get him some goddamn life insurance if he'll qualify. You know what I'm saying? I can get that girl nothing but good advice. That's my opinion. Let's get on Contessa. Nothing but good advice. Bitch, your man said all this about you. I said, these things are not true. You are beautiful. Another man would want you, Contessa. You're beautiful. You're a doctor. You're a black woman. You smart. And you're going to tell me I was the toxic relationship. I'm the most toxic bitch you know. When I gave you advice that was true, I told you, if you're going to stay with the man, fuck up talking about it. Let's clean this shit up, Contessa. But my whole thing is, I didn't tell you, and you should listen to me a little longer. When you come back to the show, you have to show that y'all are better now and what y'all did, whether it was therapy or whatever. But I guess you didn't have enough confidence in y'all relationship to show, hey, you know what, we had some problems in the past. That's all Bravo room is for you to clean it up. Show the people the story of how you made it better, if it's better. And I'm hoping that it is. Y'all gonna make me be a bad person. All I do is give y'all good freaking information. Maybe the tone is wrong. Yeah, all of that. But y'all know my heart. Jackie knows my heart. Simone knows my heart. She know it too, but she's not gonna admit to it. Quad knows my heart, and this is the problem. Contessa is working overtime. These hoes against me, and it's just never gonna work because these people know me and they've been knowing me 10, 11, 12 years or more. I've been knowing Toya the longest. Why do you think these people ain't fucked up? All the shit that I've done, why they ain't do a quad to me yet? Why? Think about it. I'm not a bad person, and y'all ain't gonna put that shit on me. And I'm gonna tell you again, Phaedra not a bad person. She's actually an excellent person. It's just that she's a Scorpio, and when you get on her other side, the bitch changed. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about her. Phaedra ain't no bad chick. I never said she was a bad chick. Contessa ain't no bad chick. She's Miss Congeniality. If you meet her in the street, she's gonna be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" and act like she a bad person. But is she delusional? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sweet Tea is a sweet girl. Really nice. I really liked her. But do she have some problems? You know what I'm saying? Is she in a fucked up situation? Absolutely. Yes, she is. And we know it. And all of us see it. And keep watching. Y'all gonna see it too. It's gonna be the thing about TV is there's no way you can go 11, 12, 30, 13 years and not show who the fuck you are. That's the problem. David has been consistent. That's why they don't like me. That's what some of them. Because he the best man I know. He go to work. He go to work. He come home every night. How about that? Young man, because I got a man to go to work and come home every night. They treat his wife right. They love his wife. Now, I don't fuck like Contessa, fuck, they be fucking over there. I don't do it as much as her. To me, that's one thing I did envy about Contessa. She be like, even when they were mad, I'm telling her business, yes, I'm gonna tell it shit. She said I was gonna tell it, I'm gonna tell it. They be mad at each other and still have sex. I'm like, girl, y'all be grudge fucking like, I've never seen that before. Like, when you mad, you supposed to have sex. Tell me in the group chat. Somebody help me. Do y'all have sex when y'all mad? Contessa say, I need sex. I gotta have it, you know what I mean? So they have sex even when they mad. That's one thing I envied about them because they be over there. Now she could say, my man taps this whenever I need him to. I just don't need him to every time. I'm not a freak like that. I'm just saying. Okay, so what y'all want to know about this damn show before I go off? I'll be playing. I'm not upset at all. My whole thing is I think that this is a great opportunity. The show is. I think that this did not stop with me the whole time we was on this trip. They couldn't even show us she was on me. I was like, what have I done to this woman? Is this woman upset? Like, do she want what she want? Like, she would not stop. And I'm looking at her and I'm looking at Jack and I'm like, it's funny. It's fun. It's not upsetting. It's funny. Everything I did, Contessa would say, oh, bitch, you got a BBL. You over 50. Why would you get that? I said, oh, this is medical. No, it's not. You did not have breast cancer. You had the trait, but you did not have breast. And then you got them done again and they all.
Mademoiselle, thank you so much for the super chat. No way. I appreciate you. This was way enough. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Wow. I appreciate that. And see, Dr. Heavenly is telling us exactly what she needs to tell us. They have been messing with her the whole night. The whole night. Now, this right here, what she was saying was Contessa specifically had been messing with her the whole night to the point where she said, do you want my pussy? Like, that's what Dr. Heavenly just said. She said, I was like, bitch, do you want my pussy? Like, because she just would not stop. Relentless. And then brings up Alora and then calls her stupid, so she got a your mama. Okay? I agree, Mademoiselle. People take Dr. Heavenly way too seriously, and then they hate the truth. They just hate the truth. And that's what she tells is the truth. That's what she tells. Right on. Thanks again.
I'll spread out like this. Bitch, do not do that. Don't do that. And why are you so skinny, girl? What's going on in your life that you got to weigh 100 pounds when you 6 foot? Okay? Be strong too. And I'm going to get into that too. But they kept coming at me, Sweet Tea and Contessa. Toya don't give a fuck about it. Toya is funny. She's fun. She's neutral, I think. She probably talk bad about me, but I don't care. At the end of the day, Toya will always fall in place with the flat five. I love Toya. I'm never gonna have a problem with Toya. Toya came to me, but to me, it's innocent. Toya be drunk. You know what I'm saying? Toya be on this shit and she be drinking. I don't know. But Toya, she Flutie Miss. Girl is funny to me. To me, I take it back. I will take it back. Me and Quad are not the show. Me, Quad, and Toya. Damn it. And Toya might be number 2. I don't know who number 1 is, but Toya might be. Toya can keep the shit going. Ain't nobody really mad at Toya because nobody really take the bitch seriously. You know? The bitch came in there and bossed us all around. What did Phaedra say? She's like a dry tampon. Jackie says it's the itch in your ass you just can't get to. That damn Toya do her damn job. She came in there and irritated everybody else to the fuck. There was one time that Toya irritated us so bad, Jackie got the curves. She cried. And Toya was like, I got you. Toya don't mean none of this. She's not serious, not to be taken seriously. And she finna have a good damn time on her damn Patron or whatever the fuck she drinking today, okay? So she having a good time. I'm not mad at Toya at all. Toya ass don't give a fuck. Similar to Phaedra, don't give a fuck about this. But Phaedra a little different. She a little different. Okay. Let's go over the outfits. Now, Toya did have on a red shirt, and I will say to Toya, it looks better with a white shirt, with a white beater. It does. Simone, to me, got it right. Simone, to me, she got it right this time. I knew Simone had a body for it. No, Quad got body. Phaedra got body. that bitch is fine. If you don't say nothing else about face, that bitch is fine. To be 51 years old, that bitch look good. Y'all got to give it to her. Quan look good, Simone look good, but I'm just saying, exceptionally body. Body, Phaedra. Okay? She take it home, okay? These bitches look good. Go on to the next picture if you got one. Heavily, what's your next picture, Boopy? But these women look good, they act good, and everybody bringing different shit to the show, okay? So the next thing is, what's your questions? We get to the nitty-gritty now. Let's get to it. Let's see what's your question. What really happened when you try to protect contestants? She tried to tell your business. First of all, this ain't tell none of my business. Because everything she said to me, first of all, I did not hear it. Okay, you got Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea looks good there, but I'm telling you, okay. I ain't trying to talk about the girl y'all see I'm bullying. But to me, honestly, to be perfectly honest, Sweet Tea and I have a lot in common. We ride or die for a man. We just in different relationships. I would not be ride or die for Dr. G. He ain't worth it. She ride or die for a man. We basically thought, well, you know, I wouldn't have came in with my ass cut out because she don't have no ass. My whole thing is she tried it. She be trying. She always says she bring youthfulness to the group, but she just damn it don't. You know what I'm saying? I try to do stuff, to me, honestly, for me, I try to do stuff age appropriate. That's what I think. I'm 54 years old. I try to do age appropriate. That's just me. Maybe I do it, maybe I don't. I was thinking Cowboy Carter. I got some stars on my shit. I look good, okay? But me, I think I look pretty good for 54. And I feel amazing. Thank you, Dr. Jackie. Thank you, Dr. Jada. And I'm going to tell y'all, my regimen is I go to the doctor every freaking 6 months, if not more. I get my blood ran. Anything I'm in I don't have enough of vitamin D, I get a shot. Vitamin B12, I get a shot. I get that BioT pellet from Dr. Jada that has my testosterone, my progesterone, whatever else I need. She put it in a pellet through a hormone. I will get the IV injections for the vitamin C, anything I need. So I feel damn it good. I'm on a weight loss journey. I do take the Manjaro to keep my weight down. After everything I've done, you have to throw it out there. Heaven did this. Bitch, fuck y'all. If you have to do it, to me, if you want to look good or feel good, then do everything you can to do it. Y'all make me feel bad about the shit I got, because I feel like if y'all had the money to get the tummy tuck or the BBL, you know what I'm saying? You would get done, buy the best over out the country and risk your freaking life. Get your teeth done. Get your little Botox. Look good, feel good, do good. Don't be mad at me because I'm doing the shit y'all want to do that y'all can't do. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Okay? The people that's got a problem. But anyway, Protector, to me, right there, looks amazing. The hair and all that came a little. But when I first saw her, she came out, she was in this costume. I guess edit is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But right there, to me, the edit is doing her well. And I'm no hater. I swear to God, I will tell you the truth. Right there, the Tesla looks amazing. But we could see all of her coochie. Like, I think wasn't lying. Like, the camel toe was camel toeing. I know. Do you want me to look at your coochie? Is that what you want? Because she kept making smart remarks at me. Do you want me to see your coochie, girl? I do not want to see your coochie. So all this lesbian shit y'all putting out there, that is not me. I can say that firmly and down home. I like dick, okay? But she looks good, though, all right? What really happened trying to protect the parents? She telling me your business, okay? All right, so y'all want to get to the nitty-gritty. I ain't got all damn day. I've been here 15 minutes. Okay, the main thing was when we came into the dinner, I already knew some shit was about to go down. Okay, Misha came, she was in the photo shoot too. Misha came and she performed like a whole set of Beyonce. If I was drinking and couldn't see, I would have thought that Beyonce, she sounded just like her. I think she was lip syncing. She got the dances on pat. Misha hats off to her for her performance. Misha I can tell you, if y'all didn't know, she's a transgender, but she looks amazing. They say the transgenders be prettier than real women. That's what they say. Don't at me about it, because I know y'all get a little sensitive about that, but the bitch look good. Okay, anyway. So when she left, I'm gonna tell you, Misha kept said it all off. She was like, I see y'all got some problems going on, no stuff. But she looked at me and she said, you and Quad are my favorites, girl. I love you and Quad. That's why I live for you and Quad. That was so sweet. But anyway, Misha take our hat off to her. I had never heard of her before. But when she rolled up, she looked like Beyonce, but I knew good and damn well it was Beyonce riding up into our photo shoot on Married to Medicine. I knew that. So hats off to Misha. She does a perfect job. Okay, so after that, we had a little dinner. We didn't get our food yet. The Bravo know to feed us before some shit go down, right? So to set it all off, I'm gonna tell you what I think. And don't listen to me. I'm only telling you from my point of view. One thing I've learned from me is everybody got a different point of view. You're gonna even look at the Bible. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, their stories are very different. Some of them a little bit different. based on where they were at the time and what they saw. I'm only telling you what I saw and what I think. I do not lie to y'all. I will never lie. I don't give a fuck enough to lie. You know what I'm saying? I might not remember. I might, you know what I'm saying, something, but I don't lie. Okay. So we sit down. When I first got there, I saw that they had me sitting next to Sweet Tea. I was like, I'm not finna do it with this girl, because she been, you know, them little girls been trying to tag team me all damn day. I got my shit and I'm gonna move my food over here and I put it over here to sit by Jackie, because I was like, okay, it's gonna be calm with it. These motherfuckers don't want us to get along. They see it, we'll get into that a little bit more when we get in a couple of trips. They seat you strategically by or whoever do. Jesus, whoever put us together. Okay, I'm not gonna do it with Sweet Tea because I don't even feel comfortable arguing with this little girl. Okay, so I knew some shit was about to go down. I sat next to Contessa. When I saw it, I said, damn, and I put myself next to Contessa, but that's okay because Contessa is going to be a tough opponent. I knew that. I knew it was some shit was gonna happen, and it's just the energy of the room. So I was like, you know what? Contessa got shit. She got more news than I do, or just enough and as much. So let's do this. Okay. All right. So I sit my stuff next to Contessa. Okay. Immediately, Toya starts some shit. Just start talking about the past. I don't know. But my whole thing is when Jackie read Quad didn't catch it at the time. So Toya brought it back up. Like, okay, she said she apologized, but she gave you a blank check. That's not really an apology. So then Quad was like, bitch, you didn't really Quad. I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. Everybody had their reasons to do what they did in Apple. I apologize because I feel like it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? And my apologies are sincere. But Quad, you were not without fault in Napa. Now, the shit that happened in New York was a whole different thing. But okay, everybody on apology. Bravo like an apology. I feel like giving an apology. Simone don't want to give Twat no apology. I don't know why. To me, after what happened in New York, just give a bitch an apology and be done with it. But anyway.
And that's the point. Like, I'm like, if Simone is the one with the problem with Quad, she's the one talking about, oh, it's 5 years of this. And it's all been in only Simone's head because Quad was unaware that this was even happening. And I feel like Simone does need to apologize to Quad specifically for what she did in New York. Like that was, and it's 5 episodes in and you haven't even apologized yet. It's crazy. I don't know how Simone gets to be the one to never apologize or take accountability for her flip-flopping ways, but that was very harmful to Quad, what she did in New York. Bringing up the tragedy that happened at her house, remember?
But we ain't even getting there yet. I think all that's going to come the second part after Christmas. Okay. So then, I don't know, somebody got to talking about Sweet Tea or whatever and Contessa and I don't even know how my name got in, or even if it wasn't. I was sitting there and I was talking to Contessa. I said, Contessa, you don't know that damn girl. You got with that girl to come at me, bitch. When y'all can do it. She said, what? She said, yeah, I already told me that you said this was a fake ass relationship. Oh, we got into this part. Yeah. So Sweet Tea wants an apology from Quad, right? So me and Quad, we was live. You know, I go live and we're not getting people in trouble, but shit. You know what I mean? Andy can't say nothing about my lives when his damn show is messy as hell and bring up messy ass shit every time. Okay. So we're live. She in green screen, I think, or something, taking a photo shoot or whatever she doing. And Quad actually mocked Sweet Tea, talking about, you know what, I got the access to the money, you know. And it was funny. It was fun. I said, girl, don't beat your ass, but okay. But Matthew, Quad didn't draw first blood. The people don't know the history, whatever. And maybe I'm missing it. The first thing I thought that was like a little tip between them that Quad saw that.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why did they bring Contessa back? It seems like she only came to be an alliance for Sweet Tea with Phaedra, which is the weirdest alliance because I would never be in an alliance with Phaedra after my new husband told me that he was having imaginary sex with Phaedra in front of the reunion last year. I would not, my first scene this season would not have been in a swim pool and her serving my man poolside, knowing full well he's still probably fantasizing about that ass. It's just weird. But the enemy of your enemy is your friend.
But the only reason people get it is because people send it to us. It ain't like we looking for shit. I don't. They sent Quad a clip of Sweet Tea in her house, in Quad's old house. My whole thing is my man would have to buy me a new house, but maybe I'm bougie like that, I don't know. But at least I would have just swiped the shit out and just redid the whole thing. I don't know. But anyway, Sweet Tea living in Quad's old house. And I always said, the house still got a sin, or y'all still in the same bed or whatever. Anyway, my whole thing is either Greg is just cheap as hell or he not, you know what I mean? I don't know. But anyway, Sweet Tea does a video and says that she had to crucify the house as if Quad was the devil. I don't know. It's funny, it's fun or whatever. But okay, clap. You started the clap. You should be able to handle the clap back. I can handle the clap back. I do not.
Oh my gosh, Mademoiselle. I mentioned that in the last video too. Like how is Phaedra spending her time as an attorney, as an esquire? How is she spending her time as an esquire and heard Contessa bring up Alora and then heard and also was there for the whole all-night poking from Contessa and Sweet and Sour towards Dr. Heavenly. And then Dr. Heavenly responds finally with a "your mama," and Phaedra's fake ass just so fake is like, yeah, you talk about somebody's mom and you need to get beat up. I say beat her up. Really, bitch? So again, with a whole entire Black woman professional who wants another professional Black woman to be assaulted for using words on a show where you're paid to use words on a show, and it's not lost on me that this is from a bona fide, proven liar. Phaedra Parks is a bona fide, proven liar. She deals in lies like the devil. Okay? And your advice to your new alliance is harm, is violence. And we know you don't win a lot of cases. So were you giving this advice as her attorney for a case you can't win? So are you trying to get Contessa off the show too? Because from what we hear, Phaedra's wins in courts are far and few between. I'm not sure if she could even win the case when she the one that told her client to go put her hands on somebody she needs to keep her hands off of. Crazy. Leave it to Phaedra to come declassing a joint again and reducing it to lies and violence. That's how she left Real Housewives of Atlanta. Lies and violence. Because saying that somebody was going to be great and tied up against their will, that's violence. And it was proven to be a lie. And now over here, the lie is that Dr. Heavenly just threw out your mama for no reason. And then you think as an attorney with Black children that violence is an answer? Really? Really, Phaedra? But I bet you wouldn't have said nothing for Ekin-Su. You would have never wanted violence against Ekin-Su. Girl. Phaedra's sneaky and covert, which is the worst. Yep. And it's like, too bad all that pretty is wasted. You really want to root for somebody like Phaedra, but she's just her vibration is so low. I mean, pretty can't fix everything. Is that she showed like the vanity and the shallowness of just your looks, but you don't want to be a woman of substance. You don't want to be an honest woman. You don't want to be a woman of high moral character and standing. Everything is just smoke and mirrors and looks, huh? And wigs and makeup and contouring. You don't want anything of substance to be known for, Phaedra? it's kind of sad. That's very sad. And isn't Phaedra's mom like a reverend on top of it? And like all she deals in is lies and deceit and violence? Like that's weird. That's weird. She should do better. This is her renaissance time. She might want to use it to do no harm this time because it feels very familiar, Phaedra, that you're using your relight in the limelight to pick up with more violence against Black women. Okay, I said it. I'll go. I'll stop.
Be upset about it. People say, well, Heavenly, you was upset when she said about your mom. You know, it hit a little different, but I hit harder. But if you're gonna throw it, then you should be able to take the hit back, either hit me back, because I'm always gonna go deeper. But anyway. So Quad apologizes to Sweet Tea, said, you know what? I won't talk about you anymore. That's the first part of their conversation. What y'all are missing is the second part of their conversation. Okay. So when I started saying to Contessa, I said, Contessa, you don't know this bitch. You don't know her. But I said, Quad, you told me that this bitch told you because Contessa told her off camera. I don't know this little girl. I don't have nothing in common with her. You know what I mean? I'm just filming with her, whatever, because of Heaven. Whatever, I don't know. But anyway, so.
No, Mademoiselle, I'm sorry.
Quad, did you say it? Quad said, oh my God. She said, why would you say that, Heavenly? She never denied that I said because I was telling the truth. I've been telling the truth, okay? So anyway, I started saying something, and Contessa put her hands in my face. Like, she put her finger in my face. I was like already done with Contessa because she had been throwing shots at me the whole fucking trip, okay? This is the part y'all don't get. Okay, so she put get your hands out my fucking face, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no punk, but I ain't no damn fool either. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't finna punk me. So Contessa gets, and you know, it's a lot going on. I can't really tell you everything that was said or what happened. All I can do is tell you what I remember. So when I stood up, I guess it was intimidating. I don't know, because I told you to get your fucking hand. She stood up. And the first thing I remember her saying to me, is my husband abusive? Is my husband, it ain't had shit to do with what we was talking about. She brought it up. I didn't. I said right there to her, you don't know that fucking girl. I was just, fucking with her because, you know what I mean? I said it. Anyway, is my husband abusive? In the middle of an argument, why would you ask me that? Why would you ask me that in the middle of an argument? Is my husband abusive? Bitch, yes, I said it, and I was sitting down. Yes, he is. We saw it. Okay? We saw it. Everybody saw it. Just after you put it out there, you can't be mad at me. You're mad at your motherfucking man, and I said it. Okay? Then she said, you stupid or something, she said, and I said, stupid. Y'all know that's my comeback. Your mama's stupid. I wasn't thinking about her mama that, you know what I'm saying? And I knew, you know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is, if you ask me in the middle of an argument, that's just like you argue with your man or something. Like, Toya said, you argue with your man, and you mad, you know what I mean? And she asks you again, my mama? Bitch, that's your mama. That was funny, honestly. They said it about my mama. I don't have double standards, be hypocrisy. Toya said she didn't give a fuck about my mama being dead. The little girl said my mama was in hell. That's kind of funny. I mean, I love my mama in hell, but she got a better chance in hell than having it. My whole thing is this. Now, at that point, that's when it gets confusing. Because Contessa, to me, picked up a plate. I saw her pick up a plate like she was going to throw it at me at that point. So I think somebody took the plate from her, then she had a fork. The bitch had a fork. And I'm like, oh my God. But in my back of my mind, in the highest parts of my mind, this bitch ain't gonna hurt me. This is what I think. I know Contessa still loves me. I know Contessa has too much to lose in the back of my mind. So in the back of my mind, as women do, when they be with men or whoever, even though the man probably could beat the shit out you, Contessa could try to beat the shit out of me, but I'm gonna keep talking. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shut me up. That's the problem women got right there. Y'all will not shut the fuck up, and you ain't gonna make me shut up, right? So we get to arguing, slurring, whatever we got in the mud or whatever. When I jumped up, I didn't have no bra. And to me, I've never had my titties done, but my titties are beautiful, okay? Y'all want to see them? My titties are beautiful, okay? I jump up, my titty was already showing, and I don't really dress like that, so it was something different for me. But when I jumped up, my titty fell out, okay? My titty fell out. I don't know what they showed or what they didn't. I don't know if they showed this or not, but my titty fell out. And when my titty fell out, the people said, oh, God, get your titty. I think it was Phaedra. So I'm like, fuck that titty. Y'all can just see my titties because I don't have no problem. My titties is pretty, okay? So I was still arguing with this bitch, and they were like, Heavenly. So they all came around me to try to hide me from the camera. And then Jackie says, here, put on my jacket. Now I'm going to say one thing about that, Jackie. That's an old shitty bitch. Because she knew I couldn't fit in that size 0 jacket. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? So she gave me a jacket. I tried to put it on. I forget this jacket, and I couldn't get it on. And then Faith says, listen, just tie it around you, bitch. Just put my titties back in. So that's why I go from one scene of having a black dress on, and then I have a jean jacket that looks like it's a part of my outfit, which actually kind of looks kind of cute. But they tried to wrap the thing around there to hang my titties up. So my titties hanging out, but I'm still right?
Hilarious.
The problem with arguments is you don't know what's said or what's not said. So everything that was said to me by Contessa, I didn't hear it until I saw it on TV. Now, they did tell me in green screen, so I respond to some of the shit, but you know, sometimes I be thinking that they be making stuff up. I'm like, no, Contessa wouldn't have said that. Contessa wouldn't have said that. She said that me and my husband don't sleep in the same room. Contessa know that's not true. Contessa know that. Now, granted, that does have a room downstairs, a bedroom downstairs that he does his work. He does his music, He does that. He calls his mama, whatever he do it down there. And then when he finished with his work, because I don't like him working around me, he comes upstairs. But I've never, well, I ain't gonna say never, but I've never spent no night without my man that I could think of. If it is very few and far between. So yeah, I'm wrapped up because my titties fell out. Okay, they wrapped Jackie's jacket up around me, and she came out cute. Thank you, Phaedra, for looking out for my titties. Okay, so then the argument went deeper. And they said, you know, my mouth is reckless. Come on, fuck me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm in an argument, okay? I'm mad and I'm arguing. I said, Sweet Tea jumps in the argument. Yeah, bitch, she said something to me. And I said, that's why y'all bought me, because neither one of y'all me in that shit. Now, based on Quad, I don't know what's going on in this girl relationship. All I can do is imagine, based on what Quad said. This bitch jumps out and says, Quad be lying. My man ain't never did nothing. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what it was. So I said, oh, Quad, what's going on? And then, you know, the stuff we're not supposed to talk about that happened with Quad, and Quad still traumatized from it, and her marriage to Dr. G. Came out. We're not supposed to say what it was, but y'all know what it is if y'all been watching. They said on the damn reunion one year. But anyway, my whole thing is, I feel like this. And I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just talking about me. If I slap the shit out of my man, if I hit him with a pen, and I had this conversation with Curtis as well. But I know Bravo does not do double standards because, you know, we got the transgenders, we got the gays, we got the whatever. They don't do double standards. But if I hit my man, I think he should hit me. I really just don't. I know it's wrong to hit people. Come on now. But I'm just saying I can't even go in that route. But anyway, so I said, y'all, neither one of y'all ain't got shit. And then Sweet Tea kept coming. I don't know why they didn't play none of this, but Sweet Tea be coming for the shit. So I said, your motherfucker man did all of this. I said it. They didn't play it. Of course they didn't, right? So then your bitch ass comes out and was like, you don't know if that's true or not, Sweet Tea. Don't worry about it. She said, she's saying this about my husband. Bitch, all I can say is what Quiet told me and what the people that's next door to her told me. Some of our best friends told us what happened, okay? So I'm going by that. And to me, I think it's fact because I don't think these people got a reason to lie. Okay. But, okay, Quiet left this man for sure. Anyway, so when Faith said, we don't know what's true or what's not, Quad jumped in and we do know what's true. We do know. And then Sweet Tea and Quad got into it real bad, worse than me and Contessa. They got into it. She was like, my husband, no. She said, you can say that I can say my experience with that fucking man, what happened to me. And then this is what scared me. Quad and Sweet Tea actually was screaming at each other. I want to say they were touching. Contessa never got that close to me because I ran, bitch. I'm going to tell you that I ran. I ain't no damn fool. Fuck y'all. I ain't going to never lie to you. Listen, so they go toe to toe, right? And they yelling and screaming. I don't know how it manifested because I was looking at something else. But all I was told was the next scene, but the next time they saw Sweet Tea did come back to eat her food and they said she boo-boo cried. I don't think they showed that. They said she just started bawling like.
She did. Remember on the scene, they showed Sweet Tea get walked back over to the table and she said, I'm just going to sit here and eat my scallops. I'm just going to sit here and eat my scallops. And she looked very upset. And I even thought, why is she so upset? I didn't know what had happened in the commotion, but here we go. Why would Bravo protect Sweet Tea, a government employee, and not have her looking as crazy as she is? But then not protect Heavenly and show her as like this aggressor, but they're not showing Sweet Tea's real aggressive behavior behind the scenes. Isn't that interesting to have this for information? So behind the scenes information just got revealed that Sweet Tea went up against Quad, challenged Quad on her lived experience with Dr. G, and got checked to the moon by Quad about the right to share her experience without being called a liar. Only for Sweet Tea to end up crying over her scallops. She cried at the Whitnick. She started a gang of shit and then got walked off crying. Right? And now here we have again this pattern power of Sweet Tea talking a gang of shit. And then when somebody checks her, she's walking off crying, but they're the bully. And they need to be off the show. And the people that associate with them need to think twice. And the this, and the that, and the this. Reality TV is not for everybody, and especially somebody like that. Yeah, jumped up like she wanted to join and get Dr. Yes. And as soon as it all happened, remember, the fight was between Contessa and Dr. Heavenly. And when she was asking about the abusive husband, she said, yeah, he's abusive. And then then Sweet and Sour comes over and is like, well, I think you're abusive. Bitch, nobody's asking you. And that's what I'm talking about. They can't wait to tag team Heavenly. But if you tag team her, you're a bully. And I agree. Now they're jealous of Dr. Heavenly. They don't feel like she deserves.
From the argument with Quan Quad, but the argument stuff.
Look, I feel like they don't feel like she deserves a Dr. Damon. They don't feel like she deserves to be believing that her husband don't cheat on her. They don't believe that she should have great kids and speak life into her situation all the time. I agree wholeheartedly. There's a lot of jealousy going around. And that's part of why Dr. Simone wants Dr. Heavenly to go through something, because she's also jealous of Dr. Heavenly's relationship. That she wants some turmoil in Dr. Heavenly's life. What kind of friends? I have friends that wish me the best. I have friends that want my life to be easier, not harder, especially for no apparent reason. Just make her life easier, not harder, God, is their prayer for me. But these ladies are around other professional women on the same platform as them, but they want Heavenly to go through something. Isn't that interesting? Oh, Designs and Decor More. Thanks for coming through. Yes, happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Today is Umoja, Unity Day. So we're unifying over here. And the fans are very jealous too. Oh, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Oh, you guys, it's Garcelle's newest tattoo. I want to see how she imitates her crying again real quick.
I want to say they were touching. Contestant never got that close to me because I ran, bitch. I'm going to say it, I ran. I ain't no damn fool. Fuck y'all. I ain't going to never lie to you. Listen, so they go toe to toe, right? And they yelling and screaming. I don't know how it manifested because I was looking at something else. But all I was told was the next scene, but the next time they saw Sweet Tea did come back to eat her food, and they said she booed. They showed that. They said she just started bawling like from the argument with Quan Quad. But the argument started with me. She jumps in the argument with me and Contessa. And I think she was like, yeah, some shit she said or whatever. But anyway, so to break it down, the things that I remember Contessa said, she said, I buy my children. I mean, yeah, I did try to buy my daughter to come to stay here. I was going to buy a house. It was $1.7 million. I had it right there. It was right next to Emory University. Laura went to FAMU. But I can't be mad at her because I wanted her to have the experience, right? I did buy a Laura Beauty Supply store, but bitch, what y'all want me to do? I think if people had the opportunity to help their kids to move their kids along and do the things, I'm gonna buy a Laura house anyway because I want her to start out in the world because that's the best way you can build an investment. That's why Kamala wanted y'all to get money for a house. Y'all wanted $1,200 for some food. I don't know, but anyway, my whole thing is this: I was gonna buy my baby a house. We had already seen it or whatever. And I bought a beauty supply store, and she said it was a failure. To me, it wasn't no failure because it would have worked if Laura was there working it. You know what I'm saying? I would have came there. Once Laura left, I didn't want to go in that store no more. My shit, that ain't what I wanted. I was doing that so Laura would stay here. So that partially is true, but my kids love me. I know that for a fact. Okay?
We know it too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, what's going on in her life. Then she says, Damon. She always getting Damon. You know why she gets in Damon? Because she knows that's my dagger. So then she says he got illegitimate kids. I want to say she said biracial. This is where the lies get to be too much a lie that we know you lying. At least make them believable, okay? Because if that is a whole fucking doctor, okay? If he has some fucking kids and he paying child, well, if he has some kids, he would be paying child support. Therefore, I would know, right? Because if the last name she said it out there, say the last name came, that means he can't even sign the birth certificate. He just lied. And then Sweet Tea said that I told her that my man cheated. What? Trying to defame his man. Defamation is defamation. So don't think that my defamation is deeper than yours because I'm saying what the fuck I think. You know what I'm saying? Defamation, God say a sin is a sin is a sin is a sin. So if you say my mom in hell, I'm going to say I got a better chance in here. If you say my man is this, I'm going to say what your man is and what the people said your man is. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it was a whole lot going on, but I'm going to tell you facts. The whole thing was worse with Quad and Sweet Tea, and they did not show any of it. That's the tea.
Isn't that interesting, you guys? And I wanted to talk about that because that's very villainous of Bravo, in my opinion, to protect the government worker, but to try to make it look like the doctors want to go who ride and chase each other to square up hoe. That's really interesting. Now, why would Bravo have not shown Sweet Tea get her ass served to her? Because she was barking a lot. It was annoying to me as a viewer to watch her pipe up every time that Contessa would finally get a lick in. Then here comes Sweet Tea. You know what I mean? It's like, for one thing, do your battles on your own. And for another thing, show what happens when you out here showing your ass. Showed her entire ass. Got it served to her. And Bravo doesn't even show us? I mean, granted, she has been crying a lot. She literally was crying at the Whitney. She got walked off crying, tremble. She whine cries all the time. But why would Bravo take their time to take Black excellence doctors? Because, I mean, if you're cutting shit out, then as a doctor, I don't think that I necessarily would have wanted it shown that I'm chasing Dr. Heavenly talking about square up ho, to the point where now I got to have t-shirts made because I'm just going to go ahead and make the best of a worse situation and try to brand it like, haha, it was funny, because really I don't want my daughters running around trying to square up with other professional ladies because there's a lot to be gotten. There's a lot to lose. So why would Bravo protect Sweet and Sour from looking like the simp she is? Why? This is supposed to be reality TV. She got served by Quad. You know we love a good Quad serve. We would have loved to see that. All the shit Sweet Tea's been talking on Quad. And Bravo protected Quad. I mean, Bravo protected Sweet Tea and Dr. G. Really? That's another thing that Bravo does also, though. That's how they did James Kennedy. He just got arrested for domestic violence. He domestic violenced 3 women on the show with cameras rolling, and they only ever gave that fool another season. Well, Dina, thanks for coming, beautiful. I was playing the Dr. Heavenly Patreon for us today because we were doing a House of Villains Bravo edition. And in my opinion, Contessa and Sweet Tea are villains of Married to Medicine. Well, because I have eyes and I can see. And for 2, because Dr. Heavenly behind the scenes on our Patreon was explaining how Contessa and Sweet Tea have been saying a lot of things the whole time of filming. And then it accumulates in a huge argument where they let us see Dr. Heavenly say your mama, but they left all the times that Contessa was smooth talking shit out. So now everybody's mad at Dr. Heavenly again for saying your mama in the middle of an argument after Contessa brought up Alora. She brought up Alora. She asked, was her husband abusive? Brought up Alora, says she has to buy her kids, and then called her dumb. And it wasn't until after all of that that Dr. Heavenly says, dumb, your mama's dumb. So, but now we have a whole thing again where everybody's like, Dr. Heavenly's a demon. She's evil. She's this. She said your mama. Well, so fucking what? Contessa invoked Alora. Contessa's obviously running around asking questions she don't want the answers to. Do you think my man's abusive? Yeah, bitch, still. You bringing up 3-year-old horses? The horse still stinks. The horse still stinks. Me and Allie, they took our video down that we did the other day. That's why I'm back talking about the same shit, showing the same video. Because Allie was on the panel the other day, and we were talking about all of this, and Allie had some great points. And that's why I'm refocusing on Bravo also, is because it's Bravo's the issue. Bravo is the issue. They let Giselle get away with what they let her get away with. And they letting Sweet Tea and Contessa get away with what they're letting them get away with on this one. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Why didn't they show us Sweet Tea, who's always barking the loudest, get her ass served to her by Quad? We needed to see that interaction. We have been waiting for that. They only left it with, they showed us Quad apologize to Sweet Tea. And it was after that apology for saying, your man, when she was mocking Sweet Tea on the live. She apologized for that. And then after that, Sweet Tea had some more to say, called Quad a liar. To which Quad handed her ass. There was even some kind of chest bump thing that happened. But we didn't see none of that. Instead, Bravo shows us literal doctors need to be separated, get knocked over by one another, instead of the 2 wives of, which would be Quad and Sweet Tea. That wouldn't have done nothing to their brand to see these 2 wives of Dr. G arguing over who was more abused. Thanks, babe. Is it charged? It wouldn't charge on my thing. Oh, great. Yeah, it told me it was wet on mine and didn't charge all night. And so then I went and put it on yours and it charged. No. It's on 96% now, babe. Thanks. But yeah, I'm just thinking it's very interesting and very telling. And look, I watch the network Bravo, but I do have these feelings that as a viewer, I have witnessed the continuous harmful stereotype production of Blackness on this show, on all of their shows for years. They've done it. They protect certain things, but then they let other things be a glaring stereotype that gets to be written into the sunset for the world to see that this is how Black excellent doctors are interacting. Square up hoe, really? Chasing them around? Huh? Oh, chasing them around? Really? I don't agree with that. But I do give it to Dr. Heavenly. It's a great platform and all that stuff. But just as a viewer, I'm wondering why I had to see a Black professional doctor, Contessa, knock over Jackie with violence, high key Black angry woman, aggressive behavior, looked like a roid rage situation was happening. Roid rage. But we don't get to see Sweet Tea, the self-professed. Oh, I liked your message, Mademoiselle. That's why I had it pinned. You didn't have to retract it. I appreciated it. That's why I had it pinned up there, because I liked it. But yeah, they looked down the video because it was spilling the truth. They took down the video because I was spilling. Yes, right? Look, well, they said that. Remember, I was letting the video play behind us, but I was talking over it and commenting. Well, even though it was no sound and we were commenting over it, NBC Universal was going to get the money. So I'm trying to dispute it as a fair use, and then I'll just trim it if they want the pennies from it, I'll trim it instead, Now let's look. You don't watch Vanderpump. You're lucky, because you would be so pissed to find out the only Black person they ever had on payroll was stolen from by James, was assaulted by Lala, and it was all covered up by Lisa Vanderpump, who said they needed some color on the thing, is why they invited her. And then she was demoted and not paid and threatened by the higher ups if she went to the police after having a knife held to her throat by Lala Kent. Yeah, that all happened, you guys. I did a whole dive, the lawsuit and everything, which again, Bravo has another lawsuit for racism and discrimination from another Black woman. Her name is Faith Stour. It happened after Nene Leakes' lawsuit was sent to arbitration, and neither one of these Black women's lawsuits have had any movement forward with Bravo. With all of this stuff happening, they still are leaving these Black lady just in limbo. But the white aggressors are getting spinoffs. They're on the show The Valley. They're on the other show, Vanderpump Rules. And Faith Stour was a full-on freaking vet, and they were making false police reports on her and then bragging about it on the show. It was really bad, you guys, really bad. Sweet Tea was clearly almost crying, cutting that meat. Yes. Again, I was like, Lord, she's like, I'm just going to eat my scallop. But she was doing that because Quad had just served her flat ass, because she had the audacity to tell Quad that she didn't experience what she experienced with Dr. G. It was lies. Really, bitch? Yeah.
They didn't show any. Quad and Sweet Tea went at it, and that's why Sweet Tea is going so hard with Quad on her YouTube show, which she learned at Dr. Heavenly University started YouTube. I ain't telling the bitch to talk about me, but you know what? Have it. And this is why we make great reality, because my whole thing is, do you, girl? I want everybody here to win. I want Sweet Tea to win. I don't hate Sweet Tea. Bitch. I just think that if she want to come for the smoke, don't be mad when it come hard at you. This is what I do. This is what I get paid to do, and I've been doing it for years. Don't come to a champion. Quad been doing this for years, baby. Don't come to the top dogs and then thank you. And then when you lose, start crying. Because exactly what the fuck she did. Quad read that bitch from A to Z. I can't remember everything she said. It was a lot going on, but a lot of it had to do with Dr. G. And bitch, you can't tell me what happened in my situation with that fucking man, because I could tell you what you about to go through. Sweet Tea was upset, and I think she really loves her husband. I really do. That's one thing we do have in common. She was trying to ride or die for her man, but you can't, because you can't tell Quad what happened in her situation. You can't. And you know, you don't told them all your damn business, really. And you continue to tell it to other people, and they come and telling me, but I ain't like that. I don't even think enough of you to do that. But my thing is, if you come for the smoke, sweetie, you weren't even in the argument, little darling. Then when Quad read you for 50, you go over there and cry. Now we bullies. Now we old. Let me tell you what happened with Dr. Jackie. When we were going through the me and Contessa, and when you're doing this, all it becomes a blur. You know what I'm saying? You don't remember what happened. But I do remember when Contessa stood up and I stood up, I'm gonna say I was running, but I was kind of running around the table a way to get away from that bitch. So I ran over this way. Jackie stood up to stop Contessa and stood up, and Contessa pulled her arm back, and Jackie fell on the floor. And they didn't give it on camera because they didn't even see it. Really, they had to point to it. Jackie fell on the floor. And she said when she closed her eyes, all she could see was sweet tea. She said she had thought she went to glory. She said she fell. Now, Jackie fell for real. Like, I was like, and then when they told me she fell, I was like, oh my God, Jackie fell over my bullshit. I felt so bad. I was like, listen. So, you know how my mouth is. We was running, we was talking. Jackie asked, the people say heavily stop talking. When I get to going, y'all know we got this liquor, brown liquor drink in us. I'm just saying whatever come to hell in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And they cut up a lot. Thank you, God. Thank you, Purveyors of Pop. Thank you, Bravo, for cutting out a lot of this I did say. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? We get arguing. I know how to win an argument. That's just what you know what I'm saying? That's why my man don't even try to argue with me. He really don't. But I'm going to win an argument. They said, Toya said, happily stop. And then she said, Jackie, if you leave, she'll go with you. I don't know why y'all think that Jackie can control me, because she can't. They say heavenly, you don't hold heavily accountable. Your man can't control you. First of all, my man, I'm not a dog, so my man ain't trying to control me. Sweet tea. I don't know what you...
Unfortunately, this time, no, Allie. This time, no. But I was telling the people about your theory that Bravo is production that does what they do. Yep.
Your man do with you know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, how you gonna control me, beat my ass? Because my man don't do that. I'm just saying. Jackie cannot control me. I do have a lot of respect for Jackie. I listen to Jackie, but Jackie be wrong. And like I tell you, sometimes y'all let Jackie get away with murder. She sat up here and said she was a virgin at 40 years old. Y'all took it as fact. Anyway, Jackie get in the car, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't even think Jackie was crying. I think Jackie was laughing, because she laughed at one point. She be crying, like she be so overwhelmed that she be laughing heavily. Just stop talking. You saying too damn much. You saying too... I was in there. I was cursing at the security guard. That's what I was cursing at. They cut all of that thing. I was cursing at, and they might show it. I don't know, but I was cursing at the security guard because I felt like, yes, Contessa could beat my ass. She can. Sweet Tea probably can too, but y'all don't know y'all was in a fight. It ain't just going to be no fight, but I'm not trying to fight on TV. So I'm backing up, but I'm not going to shut up. Don't ask me right, wrong, or different this summer, and I've been all right with it, and I ain't got my ass whipped yet. Maybe I do need my ass whipped, but y'all ain't finna do it because we supposed to have security. I'm going to tell you again, this fat motherfucker over there eating like Contessa could have took me and dragged me like Portia did that damn girl. So security would have made it over there. That's what I'm saying to security. Her mama tried to fight me. Where was security? Now the people say her mama didn't try. Her mama walked up on me angrily. What the fuck was I supposed to think when you see somebody ghetto ads come from social media, Instagram, you have met her in the DMs with a baby emoji that can't even... And then her mama come up to me, and her mama younger than me, walking like, what's good? What I'm supposed to think? And we ain't got no security check. We ain't got no knife check, no gun check, or nothing. And I'm talking about her damn child. Some people crazy about the kids. I'm crazy about mine too. But don't walk up on me. Then they gonna tell me all she wanna do is talk to you. Bitch, make a consultation. It's a fee to talk to fucking Dr. Heavenly. And don't walk up on Dr. Heavenly, okay? Don't do that. Anyway, I don't know how I got here. But at the end, Jackie is trying to consult me and tell me to stop talking. But I'm already in my zone. I done got this brown liquor drink. These people that made me mad because it came from a man. Me and Sweet Tea don't like people talk about my man, especially lying on my man. But it's funny. Honestly, this is one of the most fun. If you look at it for what it is, it was funny. Did y'all think the part what I said? And I didn't see no comments on this, so y'all might not have seen it. They might not have played it. When they said my titties was moving, and I got in my green screen and I said, my titties and Toya have a lot in common. I mean, my shit was moving all over town, just like Toya. That's some funny shit. When Toya said y'all acting just like a married couple and crazy in love, you know what I'm saying? Y'all throwing it in the tomorrow, y'all be apologize. That's some funny shit. When Jackie said you got this itch that you can't scratch this in your anal itch, that's some funny shit. When Phaedra said, well, bitch, it's like a dry ass camera on my coochie going like, and she wasn't lying. Everybody could see Contessa coochie. I don't know if she wanted us to see it, but we could see every imprint of her coochie to the point where I feel like she didn't have no hair on it because it was just that. You could just see. I wasn't just looking at it. I'm just saying it was just out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch. And Toya funny as hell because she keeps the shit going and she gives a fuck about anything that's going on right now. Toya is drunk or whatever. So everybody having a good time. It was a great episode. I don't give a damn what y'all say about it. It was a great episode. And Contessa won her job back, and I'm going to say it again and again. Let me help her get it. So what's y'all question? I'm just going on. I think I gave y'all all the things, okay? She doing it now, okay?
Okay, let's see. What are your thoughts? Love and Hip Hop's Monique Slaughter said something about security didn't come because production is tired of Heavenly. You know, well, production can catch a case because if you're supposed to have security on set, they better come when you call so they can keep fucking around with who they want and who they want to protect and not. But Monique Slaughter, really, if from what I remember of her on Love and Marriage or Love and Hip Hop, she's the last one who should be talking about who's tired of who, because everybody was tired of Moniece over there, including her mama, right? Wasn't even her mama, wasn't there something with Moniece's mama? Yeah. So she can think that. I don't know. Dr. Heavenly just explained it as the man was lazy, but you never know. It could be something. Maybe him in particular, he just was like, oh, she can take it, you know, but don't be security. You got to be ready like Giselle security. If you're going to be security on set, then you need to come when I call you the first time. Don't have me freaking keep calling. And then he didn't even really look like he was trying to stop Contessa. So I can see why people might think that it was because he was tired of it, but you have one job, sir. You have one job. Okay? So do your job. And when you don't, then you could just be included in the suit from a great lawyer, not Phaedra. Because, yeah, a great lawyer would sue you personally, Mr. Security Guard, along with the security company that you represent, along with their insurance carrier, because you, sir, had one job, which was to secure the premises when called upon, and you did not do it. Therefore, somebody who plays a lawyer on days that end with Y, like me, I would get you caught up, sir. I'm funny. But let's do some more. There's somebody's going to talk about the chest bump.
Let me try to you practice don't make money, baby. That people be just what I'm saying. Lot, I don't even have to answer that question. Lot, what is her man doing? That's what she need to worry about. She says Quad was struggling. This is my problem. That's what a read is. A read is kind of factual. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. At least the YouTube part. Okay. Me, I went to the 5-day challenge. Now, y'all gonna tell me, and I'm gonna put this tea out there too. The 5-day challenge, when we were on the 5-day challenge, that's the deep training with Dr. Heavenly University. Sweet Tea signed up for it, right? We get in the university, right? And to me, she came on because it was only like maybe 10 people, or I don't know how many people were in the main part. I think maybe it was like 100 people on the first part. And then the second part, it was only 10 people that came for the deep training. The first part, we might have had so many people in the room, right? So some kind of way, they were supposed to be muted. And I'm giving all the information. They're supposed to be muted, and the LRGA Curves or whoever else was there can confirm this. Sweet Tea came there, and then we could hear Dr. G yelling at her in the background, say, what did he say? I bent over backwards for you and your sister. And then you heard some fumbling, and then she left the live and didn't come back to it. Now, those are facts. I can only imagine what that little girl going through, so that's why I say I try to leave her alone. But my things on camera, if you're going to say some shit to me, I'm going to clap back. That's all I'm saying. Yes, there you go, Symphony Love. There you go. Symphony Love, this is true tea, and I'm telling you the truth. The man said, I don't want you to do me like Quad did. Now, let's just play it out in his mind. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. In his mind, he feels like he was paying all the bills. These are true facts. He was paying all the bills. Quad probably paid a car note, but that's probably it. Quad stacked her money, all her money from Married to Medicine, and these ain't no, these are nice Q coin. He had no clue what she made. Quad didn't tell him. She lived in the house. They stayed in a room, two separate rooms, okay? She said she ain't had sex with him for 2 years. I'm not telling y'all her business because it's all like that. Y'all don't remember. But Quad kept all her money. When Quad left the house, these are facts. Quad left that man dirty dry. He went to work one day. Quad called all our movie people. I know it because they told me. That's why I say I know all the businesses. She told me part of it. The people told me the other. They say that they had that shit moved up and out. But that man went to work maybe at 8 o'clock. They say her mama, her cousins, her sister, her auntie, all of them came. Quad was there. All these people moved her shit. They was in a hurry. They had this big truck. And Quad took every fucking thing she wanted to out of their house. She took the food out the fucking refrigerator. She took, you know what I'm saying? But Quad smart. She knew what the law was. They said that you can take your stuff in the county. She stayed within the county. She took her shit. This nigga come back, everything go. That's exactly how the fuck I would have did it with a man. Know what I would have did? I say, Quad, why you say Quad was trying to get herself together? You know what I'm saying? And move and think it out. And she said, okay, the best way to do this is to move out of the room with this man so we don't have this conflict. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of his way. She said she used to get up in the morning before he woke up, and she said she would just drive around the city till he went to work. Ain't that a way to live? So, because she didn't want no argument, he didn't want to wake her up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So he could start arguing. So she used to drive around the city. And then when he went to work, she would come back and do whatever she needed to do or whatever, and then try to be gone or in her room with the door locked when he got home. Ain't that the way I live? And she did that a while for her to stack her money so she could leave, okay? And then she got other opportunities, Sister Circle, then her endorsements came or whatever. And when she felt comfortable, that bitch left. These are facts. The bitch left him. He begged her to stay. These are facts. He still probably would. To me, my whole thing is, Sweet Tea, be very careful. Because if she wanted your man, she could have. Shit, Faith could have your man. Shit, the mom, anybody could have your fucking man. He just such a. Anyway. He was hollering on the live when we went live on the Dr. Heavenly Verse.
Okay, so it is true that Sweet Tea, when she first came on the scene, I even have lives in the archives here on LRGA Curves where I was catching her lives when she went live, and we were getting to know her. Because remember, at first, Dr. Heavenly was like, "Oh my God, Sweet Tea's coming! Everybody support her!" Da 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 da. Remember, and give her a chance. And so we were. And Sweet Tea would be on Instagram Live all the time when she first started. And Dr. G, would literally come and interrupt her live, tell her to get off her live. How much longer are you going to be on your live? You know, and just be really like needy all of a sudden when she's on live. I witnessed it firsthand. There's video footage of it in LRGA Curves archives. Go look for Sweet Tea videos from when she went live, and you may catch exactly the behavior that they're talking about, where Dr. G is like, get off the live, and like totally doesn't care that she was on live. And that was embarrassing. Like, you need to come cook my dinner. Like, dude, you're a grown man. Go cook your own fucking dinner. You know what I mean? Anyway, but that really did happen, you guys. Look at this comment right here. It says, did Quad really run up on her, bump her in the chest, and Simone had to hold her back? She said the show is making her look aggressive, and that's why she's on YouTube. But we just found out that they're actually protecting her talk shit, cry about it later.
Yes, that happened. I don't know who held who back. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All the shit get confusing. All I know is it happened. Constantly had it out. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, she making her look aggressive. She don't push people. Anyway, you know what I mean? Go with what she's saying. My whole thing is maybe that's in her mind. That's her view. Because to me, I would have told you that I never said that Contessa's husband was a cheater. I always thought it. But to me, I have to recant that. I don't know what's true or what ain't. All I know is what she said. So if I said I was a cheater, I recant that. If you would have asked me tomorrow if I said that, I would say, no, I didn't say that. I don't remember saying it. But and maybe man, but she has been aggressive. She be playing all this and toys like you got one more motherfucking time to hit me. You got one more. So she is aggressive. Those are facts in my eyes. Contessa was dragging Scott. You told her to shut up. She won't speak to you. She keeps hollering. She won't let you speak. Contessa got a voice like Simone. When she gets in her zone, ain't no need to talk to her because it's gonna get tiring. Okay, what else y'all got? Contessa is in a fight with herself. Is body dysmorphia? I don't know. I do know my friend, and she is going through something. I hope that she's okay. I really do. I want the best for Contessa, and she knows that I want the best for her because I told her that. My whole thing is, you want your job back? Let me help you get it. Because that's the kind of friend I am. Let me help you get it. But you're not gonna sit here. What you're not gonna do is say, I tried to ruin your marriage, and I'm the worst thing that ever happened to you when you don't already put your life out there. I was not with you 24/7, Contessa. I wasn't. We did not have a bad relationship. In fact, my relationship with Contessa was amazing. I would say Contessa is a beautiful soul until she ain't. The same thing with Phaedra. Beautiful soul till she ain't. Right, me too. Beautiful soul till she ain't. Contessa was nice. She was nice. She was, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot. It was a very toxic and tumultuous relationship based on me just hearing her shit all the time. She would just say the same shit over and over again. And I get frustrated and I don't have patience. I'm like, bitch, just leave them. See, y'all be doing too damn much, glitter girl. Y'all be doing too damn much, but it's okay. I'm not gonna say that.
Somebody has the comment that somebody waited till after filming was stopped, and when after filming stops on March 23rd, and then they're gonna serve somebody with papers because their shit is not stable. That could be about Scott and Contessa. Maybe Scott agreed to come back to leave Contessa with the show, the way that like Camille Grammer got on the show right when that Kramer guy was having his new girlfriend, and the only reason he even went on the show was so he could move to New York with his new woman in peace. Remember? It could happen.
If y'all stop filming. Okay. Because Mom don't like you stop. Well, she pretends to, baby. Okay? We for a show, and you know what I mean? I don't think Simone like any of us. Honestly, I don't think she like Quad. I don't think she like Toya. I think she do like Jackie, and I think that's one of the reasons she resents me. But I don't think, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Contessa isn't here for us. She's here to portray you as a mean girl. And it's not working. My whole thing is, Contessa, come on, boo pee. Everything I say, she try to take it deep. Like, you said this about me, and bitch. Is it double standard when the bitch said my mama was in hell? Was it double standard when Toya said, I don't give a fuck about your mama being there? You know it's a clap back. It wasn't even that deep. Your mama. Okay, you gonna make my mama. Okay, all right, whatever. I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah, we were both wrong. I agree with that, Rio. You're right. We was wrong. We was all wrong. We was wrong. Quad was wrong. Sweet Tea was wrong. Jackie was wrong. Everybody be wrong. We was all wrong. Yes, we wrong. Contestants be losing a mentally unstable. Sweet Tea is crazy. Ways, 5 ways at least. Tripolar is what I like to call it. In the page of letter meaning again, yes, that happened. And Jackie kind of confirmed it on Watch What Happened Live when she said Heavenly says things that I told her that I don't want to say, so she needs to apologize. I apologize to you, Jackie, too. Wrong. Yes, we wrong.
So this comment right here, it went fast.
Contestants be losing a mentally unstable. Sweet Tea is crazy. Ways, 5 ways at least. Tripolar is what I like to call it.
So it says, is it that Phaedra led the meeting to get Quad fired, or is it Quad doesn't want to keep beef with the rest of the cast? It seems like they tried to get her fired last season.
In the Phaedra letter meeting again, yes, that happened. And Jackie kind of confirmed it on Watch What Happened Live when she said Heavenly says things that I told her that I don't want to say, so she needs to apologize. I apologize to you, Jackie, too. I know y'all, Alora, those kids. Alora's crazy. Alora is my beautiful baby girl. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about my man. I think that all they mean, ain't my man. My man, the best man I know. I swear to God, I think that. That's not. I don't give a damn. Let her keep talking. As long as we get the views, I don't give a shit. I told her to get a YouTube. I ain't telling her to talk about me shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit backfired, but I gave her the information. But that's all good. Yes. Okay. Okay, we ain't gonna do that. Okay. I already said that, beautiful Rose. I think maybe I'm backed up. I told y'all. All right. Yeah, she exerted herself in a mess. I think I'm too far behind on these questions to get them all. Okay, so make sure I got them. Yeah, they pillow talk about quad. Just like Scott and Contessa pillow talk about me. Scott that sent Contessa, and he's being radio silent, but it's him. I think Contessa would even say all the things she was saying and if it wasn't for Scott. That's my thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, and then when we call her young, we always talk about her being young, but she call us old all the damn time. But I say feel good shit. My shit work. I don't know. And then when she said something about my husband wouldn't touch me with his thumb or some shit on his big toe or something. Shit, my husband done touched me at least 3 times, bitch. And that ain't no read. They got 3 beautiful kids, bitch. Can you do it? That's all I'm gonna say. That's too low. Yes, it is. If he can't touch me, can your man really touch you? And Quad crying on the stairs that he can't get it up. That's why y'all don't want it with me. Because I know too much. Leave me alone. Leave me out of. Don't bring my man in it when your man can't get it up. And if he can't get it up for Quad, I know he ain't getting up too much for your ass. I'm sorry, this live. Let me stop. I'm sorry, Heavenly. Stop. Okay? That G is focusing on long through. If the Lucifer's focusing on baby maiden, it might become interesting. Oh, okay, Lord Jesus, y'all wrong for that. Contessa and T need to be bad girls because
I did call the last name Lucifers because I'm like the Lucifers. That when I see that name with how devilish she be acting, I just see, the show that's on ABC and it's called, and so I did put that in a comment. And I was like, if they focused more on baby making and less on you, they might actually come off as interesting. But no, they're too busy being Lucifers. Yeah, they need to be on Bad Girls Club.
They want to fight. But listen, it's so much more coming. I did not go past the episode. We're going to be dark on the 29th, meaning that we will not have a episode on the 29th for Christmas or New Year or whatever. But we'll be back that next Sunday, and we will continue the girls trip because this ain't over. I only told y'all about what happened right now.
You guys, more to come, okay? Whoa, so I shared that whole entire Patreon with you guys. Thanks for liking the video and getting those likes up. Mademoiselle, thanks for the super chat. Allie from Miami and Mamer, thanks for being super mods. Dina and Design, Decor, and who else came through? There was somebody else up in here. Everybody who came through, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Oh, Antonio, Nika. Yes. Let me see these last few comments. Yeah, so I should repost when G is telling her to get off the live that he needs to eat. And then she's like, oh, I have to go. He's calling me. Because she used to go live a lot. But I used to catch him a lot more before she blocked me because I have thoughts of my own. And so she blocked me. And you guys saw the other day I was live and I got blocked by Marceau Scott. Yep. So that's not a flex. Anyway, but I hope this shed light into why I stop this and start this, why I had deemed these few Bravo celebrities as House of V. So Contessa and Sweet Tea are definitely on Bravo's House of Villains edition, based off of the information we just got from Dr. Heavenly, wherein they have been talking shit all night. They called for trouble and got it and then started crying. And we're asking questions they obviously don't want the answers to, and then trying to act like Dr. Heavenly saying your mama in response to you berating her all night is more of a villainous thing than you invoking her daughter, Alora, in the middle of an argument. I definitely heard the name Alora come up. Allie, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. I appreciate the support. I got to go take this cough medicine and stuff. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Grace was in the house. Really? Thanks for coming through. I love you guys. Now, So I had the Real House of Villains looking over here like, yeah, they need to be in the house too. And we didn't even get all the way into Giselle and Mia. We did a little bit at the first part. We got into it a little bit at the first part. I just feel like Giselle needs to keep that same energy. If the problem is your daughters, then somebody calling your daughter a whore is far more detrimental than the policing of Wendy and Candace's looks. She was policing their facial emotions and was very upset that they had a look, air quote, because I didn't see a look. Giselle was just reaching, of course. But then instead, she's going to make nice with the girl that calls her daughter whores on TV and tell Wendy to STFU and eat her disrespect because it's different. She called my daughter a whore. You looked like my daughter was a whore. I don't know. I don't know how that adds up. But you guys, you need to watch The Real House of Villains. I hope it comes on tonight. And we get to see who won, because basically it's between these three over here, Wes, Spectacular, and Seraphy. And so we will be able to see who gets crowned the House of the Villain. I think it's going to be Seraphy. I bet Seraphy wins. And he was so under the radar the whole time that I'm not mad at it. Anyway, you guys, thanks for coming to LRGA Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button on your way in or out. Ring the bell so you can get notified. It is the day after Christmas. I hope you guys are still shining your light so bright all the way through the new year. And it is Umoja in Kwanzaa today, which means unity. And you're supposed to practice it in your family and community and as a people specifically. So yes, Candace did say that Giselle weaponized her daughter. Exactly. And she gets to do it again and again and again. And then Bravo, though, protected Mia and Giselle in this case, because Giselle did not have the same energy for somebody calling her daughter a whore as she did for somebody just having a look on their face, which they're entitled to. And she weaponized her daughters, got Wendy and Candace looking all kind of crazy for it. But now you're forgiving the person who literally called your daughters a whore. Literally. This is the double standard for me, you guys. That's why she's on this villain thing. But we'll have to hit her up another time. I got to go get some tea. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the video. Remember,